Hello and welcome. I'm Michael Murphy, librarian and archivist here at the New Canaan Museum and Historical Society, and welcome to the print shop. Our print shop is located within our tool museum here on our campus at 1301 Oak Ridge Road. Today I'll be giving you a general history of this press right here and a general rundown of how it's used. Now, this is the Acorn Printing Press. It was first invented in 1822 by Peter Smith and manufactured by the Hoe Company in Brooklyn. Now, its acorn name comes from its frame, which, as you can see, looks like an upside-down acorn. In 1829, this type of press was used to print the first edition of the Book of Mormon. Now, the specific press was purchased in 1829 by William Hawley to make the first paper in Stanford. Later on, this paper became the Advocate. They used this press all the way up until 1892 when it was replaced by more modern industrial presses, but they still use it for smaller jobs and to pull proofs. The press was purchased by John Hersom, the founder of the New Canaan Advertiser, and he used it for much the same thing, small jobs and to pull proofs. In 1975, the Advertiser donated the press to the New Canaan Museum, and it's been here ever since. Now, for the actual function, the first step, we have to pick up our ink from our ink table here with our brayer. And we have to make sure to flip our brayer before we bring it over to the type because it has these little feet here. If these feet bump into the type, it will damage the type and we'll no longer be able to use it. So I have to ink our type, making sure it's thoroughly inked, but not too much. Down. And we'll be printing a card of the glass house today. Also be using 10-point font. Now I'm going to close the frisket here, which protects the rest of the card from ink. We will close that all up, and then we will run in our chase bed. Now it's ready to pull the handle, and our pressing force comes from this joint right here, which acts much like a knee. And let it go, run it back out, open it all up, and we have our card. Now, we are reopening on June 23rd, and we'll be taking reservations for small tours to tour our museums here on our campus. Thank you for joining us.